I'm so ashamed at what I've done, sinning away in the name of fun. I can't believe I've chosen to run down the broad way that dishonors God's Son. I know that it's wrong, but I still choose to do it, ignoring God's voice, and what do I get? Wave upon wave of endless regret, wondering if I'll ever be out of guilt's net. Sometimes the weight is just so great, I fear that I'll sink under the waves of despair. It seems like my shame follows me everywhere, and sometimes I just don't care about myself, and I doubt, wondering if God even loves me anymore. Thoughts of his judgment scares me to the core. Have I crossed the line? I wouldn't be surprised. After all the times I've compromised, what I've done still haunts me to this day. Sometimes I barely have the courage to pray, as my conflicted heart continues to fray. Where I should be black and white, I'm becoming gray. Oh God, I'm ashamed of taking your name in vain. I am to blame for acting profane before your face, taking lightly your grace, choosing instead to chase after things that you hate. And I wonder if it's too late to change, to turn away from the sin that puts me in chains, to fight the good fight and win with you at the reins, letting you direct my steps, leading me in the paths of righteousness. You alone can restore my soul. I need to make the choice to let go of the things I am ashamed of now, and not to let this shame drag me down. I want to change, but I wonder how. How could you ever forgive a wretch like me? Is there any hope that I could be set free from the shame of my hypocrisy? No one else can help, so to you I plead, for you to help in my need, because I'm so ashamed and afraid of being exposed, framed for what I know is true. I've sinned against you while claiming I love you. I haven't followed through with being renewed. Instead, I go back to what I used to do. Shame surrounds me at every turn. I see now why David called himself a worm. That's how small you feel before a holy God. It puts you in a fog of who you are and what you've done, all the destructive roads you've run. Oh God, how can I look at you and live? How can you look to me and give me another chance to make things right? Maybe because it's only you who can make things right. Only you can forgive my sins. It's because of you that I can enter in your kingdom of heaven. Nothing I do could ever be enough, so you came down to be lifted up. On the cross of sin and shame, where I was guilty, you took my blame and given me a new name, so I don't have to be ashamed.